hear Rusty talking about Earnhardt. You know, they really have a competition second to none as far as the way they love to race each other and all.
Right.
And he said that Earnhardt's closed in on me. He's got 4 wins too. I'm gonna have to win another one just to get ahead of him.
Today could be the day. Let's get down to Glenn Jarrett on pit road.
Well, Mike, more problems for Sterling Marlin other than getting out of shape a while ago. NASCAR has reported to them that there's something coming out of the overflow on the car. I asked Ken Wilson, the crew chief, and he says, yes, the temperature on the car is creeping up a little bit. Their regularly scheduled pit stops coming up in a couple of laps, so I'm sure they're going to try to address that problem, but it's awfully hot. It's going to be tough to cool that car down.
Sterling Marlin, who won accolades from the anybody but Earnhardt fans here in New Hampshire a bit earlier in this race. Jimmy Spencer is in. Now he's 2 laps down, but making a pit stop, and they got tires up on the wall for Davey Allison. If Davey stops, we'll see the rest of the leaders in very shortly. Pit board is out for Allison. Here he comes.
Boy, those new tires going to feel good because these guys were slipping and sliding a little bit. As these 4 new tires on, these other guys can't wait long.
Gas can in the air for Ricky Rudd as well. There's Davey.
He's got plenty of brakes left, Neil. You see the fronts lock up.
Ted Musgrave is in.
They're not doing anything to the adjustments on the car.
There he goes. He's going to do it.
Okay, here we go.
There's that thing Davey requested.
1 round.
Half a round.
They
they satisfied each other. They won a half a round.
That was a negotiated settlement.
And as they go down pit road, Davey says, did you take that round out? They said, yeah, we sure did.
A half a round out of the right rear. Boy, was that a compromise.
So now Jimmy Hensley and Ernie Irvin come to pit road. Hensley was the 12th place car on the lead lap. Rusty Wallace continues to lead as Sterling Marlin, Bobby Hillen, and Wally Nollenbach come to the pit lane.
Sterling Marlin is coming slowly down pit road. Boy, it takes them a long time at the speed they're having to run now. He pulls the car in. Right now they're concerned with changing all 4 tires and fueling the car. I don't think that they're going to try to address that heat problem. They're just going to hope that it doesn't get any worse. They're going to take time and make sure that they get the front grill section tweaked so that the airflow is not blocked. Boy, other than that, just pretty routine pit stop. They are making a chassis adjustment on both the right and the left rear. They said the car was a little tight. It was a little over 21 seconds, so they're trying to loosen the car up. Hope that heating problem doesn't get any worse.
Kyle Petty has come on to pit road, Glenn, and so has Brett Bodine. Here's Rusty Wallace, the race leader.
I'll tell you guys, there was great discussion as to when to bring Rusty in. They saw Davey come down pit road. The Parrot guys were talking about when to bring Rusty in. See, the problem being is Davey goes out there with fresh tires. He's getting around the track a lot quicker. They wanted to bring him in right off the bat, but Davey got 2 laps on fresh tires, so he may have opened up a lead. We'll see.
I don't know, with pit stops like 17.4 seconds there on the Keystone clock, that will be pretty good for Buddy Parrott and the crew to get Rusty back to the front. Here's Mark Martin's team, led by Steve Meal. He'll get 4 tires. Mark came in to the pits as the 2nd place car. This will put Jeff Gordon into the lead. Bobby Labonte is in. Ricky Rudd is in, getting 4 tires. So is Rick Mast and Michael Waltrip. Bill Elliott takes on 4, and now Jeff Gordon will surrender the lead and bring his DuPont Chevrolet to the pit lane. You see Ricky Rudd going out. He passes by Bobby Labonte and will roll past Bill Elliott there on the left. Ooh, no he won't. Elliott comes out. Gordon drops in. Ray Evernham and crew go to work.
Get an idea right here. We saw Rusty Wallace's pit stop a while ago. Get an idea what's happening here with this team.
This will leave Terry Labonte as the only driver on the lead lap yet to pit.
Now they took a full round out of the back of DuPont car there.
20.6 seconds.
About 3 seconds different than we had with Rusty Wallace.
Morgan Shepherd is on pit road, and so is Kenny Bouchard. As green flag pit stops continue, we'll be right back.
That's going to be interesting. I want to see how much difference it was being at the far end down there when they come out.
Well,
yeah,
Davey's
right.
lead. Yeah, but the thing is, Davey's leading Rusty those couple laps, see?
But not by much.
No, but
look
now
Rusty,
in traffic, Rusty
look at Rusty coming. Ooh,
good point. Let's use that.
Oh, we need to see this.
Look at 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 this. You drive me crazy. You know that?
Well, that's what Shane says. You might know I'd marry a gunfighter, right?
Uh-huh.
Look at Shane.
Wide to the
Look at this.
exclusive coverage of the Slick 5300. He is brought to you by Coors Light. The silver bullet is the...
What was that?
It was a billboard. They were practicing.
I'm going to have to do my Schwarzenegger if you show that, Patty. Uh-oh.
Oh, well. Why is there no tread on the tires? Oh, come on. Buy a newspaper. Buy it. Read the magazine.
Why is your foot smooth?
Donald, that's a good question. But you know, it's a good question. Okay. Yeah, okay. We got a lead battle.
We got a lead
As well.
battle.
Okay. TNN's exclusive coverage of the Slick 5300 is brought to you by Coors Light. The silver bullet is the right beer now. That's a wheel off Rusty Wallace's car. It's a sticker tire, one they did not put on this pit stop. Wallace went for scuff tires. Davey Allison put on sticker tires.
Junior, you would think stickers would be better, and they opted to go with the scuffs. They might have found something in practice that's going their way. We'll find out here in a minute, because that's about as close together as we can get them.
A lot of times you'll change and put new tires on the left side and old tires on the right side to take up for deficiency in the handling on the car. And as you see, the two cars were certainly working well. He's run down the 28 car and closed in here to make it a battle for the lead.
Mike, I think you hit on it earlier when you said that 2 laps that Davey stayed out on fresh tires, got those new tires quicker than Rusty, and able to get back. And we saw what a tremendous stop Davey had a good stop too, but those new tires might have been the difference.
And also, to be fair, while we were away, as Darrell Waltrip goes to pit road, Davey did get caught in quite a knot of race traffic, and Rusty was able to scramble back up on him. Of the cars that were on the lead lap, you see Terry Labonte just behind Rusty Wallace. He has gone a lap down after these pit stops. And also Kyle Petty had a 33-second pit stop and has gone 1 lap down. So that leaves us on the lead lap with 50 to go, with Davey Allison, Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett, Sterling Marlin in 5th, Jeff Gordon, Ricky Rudd, Bill Elliott, and nobody. That's it, 9 cars. Jimmy Hensley just won. Jimmy Means has gone to the garage.
What do you think track position is not very critical? Rusty, they got him out front a while ago, and nobody could touch him. And Davey gets out front now, and it looks like he's driving away from Rusty.
Well, Rusty had a little bit of trouble getting by some lap over cars there, and I think he'll catch right back up because the car seems to be doing anything he wants it to do. But he got in the pack there, and I tell you, track position, as you said, is very important.
And Davey Allison is now opening up a little room on Rusty.
Well, we saw him make that chassis adjustment that they were wanting, and they compromised with half around. Might have helped the car. Boy, Rusty can get those left side wheels all the way below the line up off that corner.
254 laps complete.
You know, it's amazing when you think about it. These cars weighing 3,500 pounds, and you can crank those wedge bolts 10 rounds this way, 10 rounds that, change springs 200 or 300 pounds around the shocks, and then you get it down to so fine-tuned in a half a round. Makes a difference. It's amazing.
You see Terry Labonte right here. He's running as well as Rusty Wallace is at this moment, right? He just got messed up on the track a while ago, but he's run well all day.
Yeah, he was the last of the cars on the lead lap to make a pit stop, buddy. The winner gets 175 Winston Cup points, plus 5 points for having led at least that last lap of the race. Every driver who leads a lap gets 5 points. The driver who leads the most laps gets another 5-point bonus. So it's 175 for first, then 170 for second. It drops down 5 points per position for the first 7 spots, then it drops down 4 points for a while, then 3 points for a while, all the way back, so everybody gets at least some points. It's a little bit of a confusing system. Developed by Bob Latford, then NASCAR publicist back in the early 70s, and it worked pretty well.
You know, it's kind of confusing, but when we get down to the end of the season,